live, then I can hit. Okay, here we go.
Welcome, everybody to In the Gap. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Maine. I got my other two hosts, OG, and I got my other host, Chapu.
What's up,
And,
everybody?
and say it right, Chapu.
That's right.
Poo.
Good evening, Vanessa. Vanessa, good evening, y'all.
Good evening,
Hello,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
How you doing? Good evening.
You are now signed in to another installment of In the Gap. The first question we lost Chapu.
That's all right. As soon as she come back, I'll pop her in. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. I just got a question. Before we get into any other topics for today, I got a question on how do women or men feel about taking your daughter to the women's bathroom at the mall or any public place. I've seen a lot of different opinions about it. I was on a few podcasts this week where people was talking about it and saying that, I saw some people saying that if they see a woman that they trust, they'll let her take the baby in the bathroom. I totally disagree with that. How you feel about that, OG?
Well, for me, I'm not going in the woman's bathroom. Even my granddaughter, what I would do is I would take her in the men's bathroom in the stall. I'm gonna clean it up and all that, and take her in there with me because going in the woman's bathroom is gonna create too much havoc.
Yeah.
For me as a black man, some Karen gonna be in there and swear I was doing something wrong, and I ain't trying to deal with no police and security and all that because my granddaughter had to go to the bathroom. That's just me. I ain't trusting nobody to take nobody taking my child nowhere. My granddaughter.
Yeah.
Well, I did go in the women's bathroom. I knocked on the door first to see was anybody in there, or if I saw somebody, like, I'd ask them to let a woman know that I was in here if I go in and nobody was in there. Um, and when I did go in, I told women I had a little girl with me, and they was okay with it. The only reason I didn't go into the men's bathroom was because I didn't want a dumb dude to turn around with his penis in his hand while I got my daughter walking in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I understand that too.
But Vanessa said nope.
Yeah, because I could deal with the dumb dude, but
Yeah, that woman gonna turn it around.
yeah, that woman gonna turn it around, and they're gonna make more out of it, and I be in there for.
Yeah, but once you seen it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
You're right. That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
That's just my
But
opinion about it.
yeah, but she can't unsee you being harassed by the popo either. That's just as traumatizing.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of one of those things.
I mean, yeah, I see where you're coming from. I get it.
Maxine said, "Hey y'all, hey,
Hey, Miss
Hello, Miss
Maxine.
Maxine. How you
hey,
doing?
Miss
How you
Maxine.
doing? Welcome to the show, as
Um,
usual.
how you feel about it, Chapu?
I would have did what you did, but I think a man can take a little girl in the woman's bathroom, but I would suggest that he stand at the door. So if, like you said, you knocked on the door and you holler, "Hey,
Right,
is anybody in here?" That was
right.
appropriate. But if I was you, I would have stood after you found out won't nobody in there, or if somebody was in there, you could have let your daughter go to the bathroom, but you
But what if
stood
she
at
can't
that
use it by
door.
herself?
Huh?
What if she can't go on her own though?
Oh, okay. Then you did
But
right to make
yeah,
national
That's what
self
I'm
going
saying.
in.
Yeah. I mean, when Carol could go on her own, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I stood at the door, but before she could go on her own, when she was a toddler,
Yeah, you
I
had to lift her
I had to
up.
help her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to help her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something
yeah,
different. That's something different.
yeah.
But I
So
like the way you did that. You announced yourself and you made sure wasn't nobody in there. Or if somebody was in there, they wouldn't have been shocked to see you coming in.
My grandma taught me that.
So
My
that
grandma
was
taught me that.
appropriate.
so I don't guess it's a wrong way. You know,
No.
it's just how you go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nia's here, y'all. She said, "Hey,
Hi,
Hey,
Nia.
money, purpose, people's faith, people court.
and before we get into the first topic of the day, can somebody online other than Vanessa? Vanessa already said nope. Can I get somebody else's opinion about it? That's online right now. How they feel about it? Because I know I know that Nia got a daughter, but I guess it wouldn't benefit her.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
But I guess we. How was everybody week this week? How was your week, OG?
It was busy, but it's all good though.
What about you? What about you, Mr. Pooh?
Not regular, just ripping and running, taking care of business.
Oh, I do have one announcement. I don't know how this person feels about this, but I really don't care because I love the dude. But I want to say happy early birthday to OG. His birthday is coming up on Tuesday, I think it is.
Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah.
OG.
Thank you.
He getting older, and I was gonna say uglier, but he ain't no ugly dude. Let's go to the first subject.
I'm getting well.
Tonight, a former teacher at a Taylor charter school who says she was fired because of her passion outside of the classroom. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. She's pursuing a rap career and says that a parent complained after seeing her videos online.
7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham spoke with the former educator and reached out to the school to find out more about the issue.
Nobody even knew I was a rapper until the parent kept continuously complaining.
Motown baby going crazy like the 80s.
Dominique Brown, whose rap name is Drippin' Honey, has been an educator for 7 years and started teaching history at Taylor Preparatory High School in August. But all that came to an abrupt end months later, after she says a parent came across one of her rap videos.
The first meeting that I had with the principal and the dean, they had told me that the parent was anonymous and she felt as if she didn't like my rap career and that I was a bad influence on the kids because I rap.
She says she was fired in February because she's a rapper. Before the firing, around Thanksgiving, she says there were meetings and an ultimatum.
My mind and my heart was telling me two things. I couldn't see myself giving up my other passion just because somebody didn't like it. And they say erase all your content. That was the ultimatum, erase all your content. I'm just respectfully, I can't do that.
Brown acknowledges the profanity in her lyrics, but she says that has nothing to do with Taylor Prep and the positive impact he's had on her students and the community.
Is it that they didn't like your rapper career, or was it that they didn't like necessarily the content?
The meetings was so one-sided to where they only told me what somebody didn't like. They didn't tell me as if you did this wrong, you did that wrong. So, and that's why I also, in my behalf, I'm well, send me what am I doing wrong in writing?
The writing was on the wall. Despite that, in December, she won Teacher of the Month. In February, on her last day, she created a music video with her students that has since gone viral.
As a parent, we long for teachers who support our children and who inspire them. And she was one of those teachers. So really, truly disappointed.
Christina Lynn says her son, an 11th grader, started a petition in support of Miss Brown, gathering over 200 student signatures. Lynn says she's seen Brown's videos and that they are no different than any other hip-hop video a child can access on social media.
For me, it doesn't matter what you do outside of you know, the education structure. Like once you leave that particular building and you go on with your life, then you do whatever you do.
Brown says she misses her students and making an impact.
These kids got their own goals, their own aspirations. So I'm just trying to see how I can help them.
I've been reaching out to the school all day, trying to get their side of the story. I was assured someone would get back with me. After another call and another conversation, still no response. As soon as we get the school side, we'll be sure to bring that to you. In the meantime, Ms. Brown says she is reaching out to an attorney regarding her termination. In Taylor, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
I'm anxious to hear the dialogue on this one. All right, Chapu, you go first.
Okay. She's stripping. She got the video up on the screen, and she on a pole, and she saying George Washington was the first president, and blah, blah, blah. What she do outside that door, like that lady said? I felt like they was wrong for firing her. She got Teacher of the Month, so she must be doing something right. She got over 200 signatures on the petition. What? Somebody made the names up?
Nia
That's
said,
just something because the color of her skin. I honestly believe that.
Nia said, so if I sing praise to God and the parent doesn't believe in God, that justifies firing? When Nia, I hear you, but people have got fired for that.
Yeah.
In some school districts, you would be fired.
You can't mention the word God.
Yep, you would be fired. That's how politically correct or whatever we have become in this country.
Yep. How you feel about it, OG?
It's kind of, being that I don't know like what her raps are about. Now, if they're about, if they're not about killing and
it was no sexual content. It was a little bit. It was a little bit of cursing. It was a little bit of cursing.
I feel like she should be able to do that because cursing is everyday language. Yeah, cursing is everyday language. That's, to me, she hasn't done anything that would affect a child's mind. These people, whoever complained, I bet you their child got TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, every social media aspect where they found stuff way worse than what this saying. This is somebody who had a grudge against this teacher, period, or because they go to a prep school. I caught that. It's a prep school. So evidently somebody thinks that their child they was expecting so much more from a prep school.
Well, why the parent was on TikTok then?
But I mean, good question.
What parent?
The parent that saw her TikTok video.
You said why she was on?
Yeah, the parent was on TikTok. She saw the video.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nia said, but on my own time.
Yeah.
That's the story.
On her own time is her business.
But Nia was saying if she praised God on her own time, should she get fired?
But if you make a video of it and saying Jesus, they can use that against you. That's exactly what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Because they've actually, I forgot, maybe it's in Michigan or somewhere, but they have a devil's club in the school for people who worship the devil.
But actually, when you work for the government, and a lot of people when I worked there got fired because on their Facebook page, they was doing stuff on their personal time, and it was showing on their Facebook page, and they actually lost their job.
Yeah, and that's true for corporate America anywhere. If something you do on your Facebook page or whatever, they can fire you for it. That's why they always tell you to be careful about what content you put on social media.
But I don't think that's right though.
It's not right. It's really restricting you from your First Amendment right. That's freedom of speech.
Yes.
I had a friend of mine's son had a bed full of money with guns and all that, blunts all in his hand, and he was going for a job interview. And when I saw it the night before, I called and told her, tell him to delete his whole Facebook page. I said, because he's going for that job, and it was a high-ranking job. I
Oh
said,
yeah, they pull it.
they
They pull
failed
it.
to, I said, these young kids don't know that these jobs, looking on their social media accounts to see what they got posted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And it
definitely.
might, stop him from getting the job. And good thing he did. He got the job, but he had deleted everything. He closed the account out and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, they do
Yeah.
it. As soon as you go in for an interview, they done already looked you up on Facebook, all social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neil said it has nothing to do with my job performance. We agree with you, Neil, 100%. But that doesn't matter when other people controlling your job.
Right.
All that don't matter. You can
Nope.
sit here you can sit here holler. If they want to fire you, they go fire you. They don't care nothing about what kind of good person you've been, how much money you done gave to the community, how many times you done walk around the
How much
neighborhood
time
passing out
you done
flyers.
made, they don't care.
They don't care nothing about that shit.
Especially with these at-will states like Virginia, they can fire you for anything. They can fire you just because they don't like you. You really
Yeah.
can't do nothing about it.
Nothing.
That's
Nothing you
the
can do
law,
about
at will.
it. Yep.
And they make sure they put that.
And they ain't got to
in-
give you no explanation either.
Nope.
Oh, no,
they
and
don't.
they make sure they put that in your contract.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is an at-will position.
You can be terminated at will.
Maxine said yes, OG. I don't know what she means. Yes, OG. What she saying yes, OG for?
All about the at-will firing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, probably about that. And I mean, and so then my question would be, how do you stop this? How do you prevent people from preventing you to be yourself and earn a living at the same time? I mean,
we gotta get more black owners.
Well,
And,
I mean,
and
they
I don't say that just hold on. I don't say they're just saying black people shouldn't look at these things or shouldn't go by certain things, but we are more when Chinese people hire Chinese people, they know their heritage. They know where they come from. They understand their own people. White people don't understand us. Puerto Rican people don't understand us. We understand each other because we're black. Most of us come from the same communities. Most of us know that there's been a struggle in our life. All of us weren't born with no silver spoon. That's just my opinion.
Trying to grasp what you're saying.
What I'm trying to say is when you go to corporate America and you go to these corporate jobs and you go get a job, they don't really understand where we come from. All they looking at, we might be a token for them. We might be something they got to fill that quota for this month.
Yeah, we just a number.
We just a number to them. If we owned our own businesses, more of our own business, we support each other more, then we got more of an understanding where we coming from.
Yeah, I can't argue that point. I can't argue that point. Where I was going was it's like it's more directed towards our government. They always say we're a capitalist, free country, or whatever, but our government act more like communists than we do, capitalists.
Oh yeah, we ain't never gonna win with
because they control every little thing you do.
We ain't never gonna win with them, OG.
I know, but that's where the problem lies at, because as long as the laws are there for them to support them firing you for stuff like that, that's where it starts at, because without a backing from the government or whatever, you can't get away with this kind of stuff. But the reason they're getting away with it is because the government is backing it.
It's allowing it.
Yeah, and that's more of a communist type than a capitalist society. Because like in Korea or China, whatever, everybody march pretty much to the same drum.
They got a dictator.
Yes. And that's how it's getting over here. If they don't like,
Trump want to be a dictator.
Yeah, if they don't like your culture. They don't like a certain style. Then they try to run it out the building. But the thing is, once they run you out the building, they won't take your clothes off and come back in the building and do the same thing you doing.
Yeah.
Because they steal our culture. They just don't want us to be, how can I say it? It's stupid as hell, but they don't want us to be who we are, but they want to be who we are.
Yeah, they want to take all the accolades for what we did.
Right. And it's dumb. What is that, your finger? Yeah, that's your finger. But I don't know. I like to hear more about what Mia, Vanessa, and Miss Maxine got to say about it. Corporate, I mean, for her being a teacher, I'm sure some people will say, well, she shouldn't be rapping. But rapping has got such a bad name these days. And everything about rap